Hi everyone and good evening. This is Karan Mehta, one of the directors of LegalEdge tutorials, standing today to have a session with all of you on the preparation books for CLAT 2021 and 2022. A lot of students have been asking us in our classes, on our emails, on our contact numbers, on the Telegram channels as to what are the list of books as per the new pattern of CLAT and the other law entrance test. So here is a list. I'll be going through each and every book in detail, telling you why that particular book has been chosen by us. Let's get started. So let's get started with the first section, that is English language. And one of the very important books we pick here is English is Easy. So English is Easy is a book which is by BSc Publications. And why have we picked up this book is because first, it is comprehensive. It is at the beginner's level. So any student who is relatively weak with English language should complete this book at least 3 times, and the explanations in this book are wonderful. BSc Publications has done a fantastic work by coming up with this book. The title of the book is English is Easy. The plus points are it is comprehensive. Second, it is for the beginners. Beginners can start it, and even if you are at the intermediate level, this book will still be useful for you. And the third advantage is that it has detailed explanations. The second on the list is a very famous book by a very famous author, and the book is known as Word Power Made Easy. Word Power Made Easy has close to 40 odd sessions. You pick up one session a day, and then you have a lot of exercises. And I'm sure at the end of the 40th session, you would have good confidence and a good vocabulary. Your vocabulary will be improved by leaps and bounds. In every session, you will learn certain words, and the best part is this is one of those books that just doesn't let you cram the words, but it tells you the application of those words. So जैसे जैसे तुम एक एक सेशन को कंप्लीट करोगे, you would have added more words to your vocabulary. So Word Power Made Easy, one of the most famous books of the world, is second on the list. The third, again the book that we have been hearing since childhood, it's Renan Martin. Is the mother of grammar, and yes, especially for the All India Law Entrance Test. We have repeatedly said that yes, grammar is important for comprehensions too, but ALET, the All India Law Entrance Test, the complete English section can be cracked by completing this book twice. Don't be surprised if you see some direct questions in the ALET paper from this very book. The name of the book is Renan Martin, and you have explanations of that book as well. So three really standard books covering all of English, which is English is Easy, Word Power Made Easy, and Renan Martin. Apart from that, we would obviously like to put something there because we have put in a lot of efforts, and that is the reason it is the most acclaimed study material across the country for law entrances, which is the ranker study material of LegalEdge. You have a lot of books under the English language section, and along with that, the comprehensive test series, I would say, would be the ultimate toolkit to prepare for the law entrances. So yes, the LegalEdge RSMs and the comprehensive test series and the classroom sheets, apart from these three books, will be more than enough, rather much more than enough what you need to prepare for the English language section. The key is that you need to go through this particular content multiple times. Let's move on to the next section, which is mathematics. The very famous book and the very famous author, इनकी किताब हम बचपन से पढ़ रहे हैं, Mr. R.S. Agrawal, and Sir has come up, is there with his book on quantitative aptitude as well. But यहाँ पे एक छोटा सा catch है. Quantitative aptitude by R.S. Agrawal का एक old edition भी था and एक new edition भी है. We would suggest the older edition because the new edition is huge. It has a lot of questions, and for law entrance point of view, you might not require those many questions. So the older book or the older edition, along with the data interpretation book by BSc Publications, has exhaustive list of caselets and data interpretation. And the third is the Legal Edge Ranker study material, because this is what we have curated, we have picked up, we have picked up questions from a lot of sources, we have designed our own content as well, we have analyzed the previous year's papers and the mindset of the consortium, and we have put forward, updated the material for all of you, and that is called the ranker study material of the mathematics section, and along with that the comprehensive test series as well. So three sources: first, quantitative aptitude by RS Agarwal; second, data interpretation book by BSc Publications; and third, last but not the least, the Legal Edge ranker study material and the comprehensive test series provided by the institution. Next, let's move on to the next section, which is logical reasoning. So, verbal and non-verbal reasoning by, again, the same author, R.S. Agrawal. Many of you would feel that why have I added non-verbal reasoning here, even though non-verbal reasoning is not a part of CLAT. ठीक है, non-verbal reasoning has been added because non-verbal reasoning में बहुत सारी pictures होती हैं, ठीक है, ब्लॉक्स होते हैं, पिक्चर्स होती हैं, पेपर फोल्डिंग, पेपर डिकोडिंग, वो जितनी भी चीजें हैं वो सारी की सारी विल बी एक्सट्रीमली हेल्पफुल इन योर डेटा, मतलब द स्किल्स दैट यू डेवलप while solving non-verbal reasoning. There is a different kind of skills, or those skills will be helpful for you in solving questions on data interpretation as well. Now, why am I saying this is, there was a question in the sample paper in the math section where they had put up a bench, and it was a section, and it was a question that was complex for, I think, everyone who read that. दैट बेंच वाला जो क्वेश्चन था, उस टाइप की जो स्किल्स तुम्हें चाहिए, वो नॉन वर्बल रीजनिंग के जो वेराइटी ऑफ चैप्टर्स है, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड नहीं. बहुत बार ऐसा क्या होता है, मेनी स्टूडेंट्स थिंक कि ये चैप्टर हम कर रहे हैं तो क्या ये पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर मेरे एग्जामिनेशन में आएगा. हमें इसको ऐसा नहीं सोचना चाहिए, ठीक है. वो पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर शायद डायरेक्टली एग्जामिनेशन में ना आए, बट उससे जो कनेक्टेड इंप्रूवमेंट होगा, आई रिपीट, जो कनेक्टेड इंप्रूवमेंट होगा वो मैग्नानिमस होगा. इट विल हैव अ लार्जर इंपैक्ट ऑन योर ओवरऑल स्किल्स. सो उसका इंपैक्ट नॉन वर्बल रीजनिंग, यस, along with the very famous verbal reasoning by R.S. Agarwal. Then, as we have said it time and again, the Gmat official guides, please, there is no alternative. I'll repeat, there is no alternative to the Gmat official guides to learn the nuances of critical reasoning. Take my words for it. There are only a handful of teachers across the country who can teach CR the way it should be done. I'll repeat, only a handful of teachers across the country who can teach CR the way CR should be taught. CR was never a section of the Indian community. It comes from an examination called GMAT, mother of all international examinations. So, उसकी जो ऑफिशियल गाइड है उसका कोई और ऑल्टरनेटिव नहीं है. एंड द स्किल्स दैट यू विल लर्न टू सॉल्व सीआर फ्रॉम दीज बुक्स विल नॉट बी अवेलेबल एनीवेयर. देन you will get a lot of CR Bibles too. So बड़ा ये बहुत ही फेमस सा टर्म है, क्रिटिकल रीजनिंग बाइबल, ठीक है. So critical reasoning Bible by international publications targeting GMAT can be another source for you to learn CR skills and practice questions. Though these two books will not give you passage based questions but will give you paragraph based questions. बट कॉन्सेप्ट तुम पैराग्राफ बेस से सीखोगे, और जब 2-3 पैराग्राफ्स ऐड हो जाते हैं तो वो पैसेज पे बन जाता है, तो लार्जली वहां पर कोई चेंज आएगा नहीं. एंड देन अगेन, लास्ट बट नॉट द लीस्ट, the updated material of critical reasoning, the CR marathon sheets or the CR sheets for everyone, which has a lot of theory as well and a whole bunch of questions. So the Legal Edge ranker study material along with the Legal Edge test series, and yes, the test series has video analysis too. So with the Legal Edge test series and the material, you have the video analysis of each and every questions. So this would be the ultimate prep. I think this will take care of. So RS will take care of the whole of ANAT. You don't need to go beyond RS to get deeper in ANAT. Yes, कंडीशनल स्टेटमेंट बेस्ड जो पजल्स होती हैं जो कि सिर्फ एलिट में आती हैं, उसके लिए यू माइट नीड सर्टेन एक्स्ट्रा प्रैक्टिस, बट उस पर्टिकुलर टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन के अलावा AR from RS, verbal and non-verbal, is more than enough. CR, official guides, and with the study material, that should be enough. Plus, एलिट के जो मैं पर्टिकुलर सेट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस की बात कर रहा हूं वो लार्जली बहुत सारी बुक्स में अवेलेबल नहीं होंगे, बट द LE RSMs and the test series will definitely cater to all those type of questions. The second last section is legal reasoning and legal aptitude. Largely, we would not recommend any book for legal. I'll repeat, we would not be recommending any book because जो पुरानी बुक्स हैं उसमें बहुत सारी गलतियां हैं. आई वुड नॉट लाइक टू नेम एनी बुक, बट उसमें बहुत सारी गलतियां हैं, और जिस भी बुक में एक्सप्लेनेशंस नहीं है, सॉल्यूशंस नहीं है, स्पेशली इन द लीगल डिपार्टमेंट, दोज बुक डोंट मेक एनी सेंस एट ऑल. तो जितनी भी पुरानी फेमस बुक्स हैं उसमें सॉल्यूशंस नहीं है, तो हम वो बुक्स कभी भी रेकमेंड नहीं करेंगे. एंड स्पेशली विद द लीगल थिंग देयर आर अ लॉट ऑफ एरर्स. So, keeping everything aside, we would only like to focus on the LegalEdge ranker study material of the legal aptitude department, of the legal aptitude and reasoning section, along with the comprehensive test series that you get for all your law entrances. So, I'll repeat, no book should be considered for legal aptitude and reasoning apart from the study material of LE, along with the comprehensive test series. Let's move on to the last section, which is current affairs and general knowledge. So, current affairs, the English national dailies. The English national daily will definitely include The Hindu, Indian Express, Economic Times, Business Standard, etc. So, newspapers which are on the similar scale, ये तो mandatory हो गया. If in case you are not getting the offline newspapers at your doorstep, go for the online subscription. These are your daily capsules. ये वो चीज जो तुम्हें रोज करना है. You have to be daily doing this consistently every single day. The next is your monthly magazine. So we do recommend certain monthly magazine. The first is the CLAT Post. The CLAT Post, which is a LegalEdge publication. Second would be the Frontline. Okay? Frontline is a Hindu publication. Fine. EPW, this is a weekly magazine. This is largely economics and political weekly. EPW, tough magazine है, not recommended for everyone, but एक दो कॉपी लेके पहले ट्राई करना बिफोर सब्सक्राइबिंग इट. ठीक है, ऑनलाइन भी उसके वर्जन्स अवेलेबल हैं. वायर एंड अगेन द लास्ट ऑन द लिस्ट, अगेन अ लिटिल डिफिकल्ट मैगजीन. कुछ पहले ट्राई कर लेना बिफोर सब्सक्राइबिंग इट. But a beautiful magazine to read content from is The Economist. So The Economist, tough magazine है, ठीक है. कुछ ही लोग उसको एक बार ट्राई कर लेना before subscribing. It's a very expensive magazine. Wire next. EPW is also filthy expensive. तो ध्यान रखना, पहले उसको एक बार उसके कुछ मॉडल्स या कुछ previous months की archives are available online. Just go through them once. Frontline, yes, a definite magazine, and the CLAT Post obviously becomes the definite magazine. These can be your monthly or your weekly capsules. Apart from that, you have the ranker study material of LegalEdge and the comprehensive test series. One thing I wanted to mention here for static GK. So there is a very small, thin book. I think it's a static GK book from Arihant. The price of that book is roughly around 30-35. It's a 30-35, 35-40 हो सकता है कि थोड़ी सी महंगी हो गई होगी. 40-45 rupees book maximum. It's this size, A5 size, and this thick. I think that should take care of all your static GK. Or we have a couple of RSMs on static GK. ठीक है, the minimum static you should know to maximize your score in your law entrance examination. So वो RSM भी अगर तुम्हें कहीं से मिल जाती है, that RSM of LegalEdge is more than enough. ठीक है, so you may go with the RSM of LegalEdge of static GK versus you may even go for that small book of Arihant, or you may have a combination of both. So this would be an effective list of preparation books for CLAT 2021 and 2022. One warning here. Don't go for a lot of books. Limit your books and do them multiple times. I'll repeat, limit your books and do them multiple times. Don't go for a list of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, don't extend your list. Don't go for a lot of books. Pick up a few books, a few standard books, and keep on repeating it. The Every time you repeat it, I'm sure you will find something that is absolutely new. And for the all 2021 or 2022 test takers, we have an All India Scholarship test coming up on the 20th of October. 2 days later, we have an All India Scholarship come admission test for our online and offline courses. Slide change for our online and offline courses. Fine. So whenever we are available with the offline thing, we'll be definitely starting that with. But right now, students can start with their online batches and get them converted into offline in the month of November or December or January, whenever the ecosystem allows us to open our centers for offline students, though the centers are open, running, fit and fine. Meanwhile, 20th is the All India Scholarship come admission test. 21st, we are starting with our new dropper batches. Freshers batches have recently started. So anybody who wants to be a part of India's largest ecosystem of CLAT preparation, do attend the scholarship test on the 20th of October, and the batches and the demo classes can be starting from 21st. So that's it from my side. I believe that you had an extensive orientation on the list of preparation books. इसके beyond जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. इन्हीं को multiple times कर लेना. I'll see you back on Monday with another YouTube live on the extended timetable or the right timetable that a student who is preparing for 2021 should follow. Fine. So I'll see you guys Monday evening again with a YouTube live. This is Karan Mehta, one of the directors of LegalEdge Tutorials, signing off. See you guys. Bye-bye and good night. Thank you.